Russians, including the wealthy, are permanently relocating to the Philippines. Millionaires and other Russian citizens have migrated to the Philippines in large numbers in recent years. This propensity stems from a combination of lifestyle, political, and economic forces. Rich Russians seeking a fresh start or business opportunities are increasingly lured to the Philippines due to its tropical climate, low cost of living, and welcoming visa policies. The Russian diaspora refers to the global community of ethnic Russians and Russian-speaking people who live outside of the Russian Federation. Several waves of Russians have fled the country for economic, religious, and political reasons. These waves include people who avoided military service, religious dissenters, and those fleeing the old believer scheme in the 17th century. Political developments such as Russia's invasion of Ukraine in 2022 and economic hardship have fueled recent immigration. In Manila, Philippines, approximately 40 Russian families live. More than 28,000 Russians visited the Philippines in 2016. In 2020, there were 78,396 foreign nationals in the country. Russians in the Philippines, particularly in Manila, Cebu, and Davao, can connect through internations. Russians are given a 30-day visa-free stay in the Philippines. The Philippines offers a variety of visa alternatives for long-term stays and residency, including the Special Investor Resident Visa and the Special Resident Retirees Visa. Expats over the age of 35 can apply for the Special Resident Retirees Visa, which allows for repeated entries and indefinite residency in the Philippines. One of the requirements is to contribute at least $20,000 to an authorized retirement account. Some retirees receiving pensions may require a lesser deposit. Expats who are at least 21 years old and invest at least $75,000 in a qualifying investment, such as company stocks, are eligible for the Special Investor Resident Visa. As long as the investments are maintained, the Special Investor Resident Visa permits numerous entrance privileges and indefinite stay. The Freeport area of Bataan, FAB, provides a quick and easy way to obtain permanent residency through the FAB Investor Visa. In order to be eligible for citizenship in the Philippines, a person must speak Tagalog, English, or Spanish, have at least 10 years of residency, exhibit excellent moral character, own 5,000 pesos worth of real estate, or run a successful business. Dual citizenship is not recognized in the Philippines. In order to obtain citizenship, a person must relinquish their prior nationality. Although some sources provide different data, the cost of living in the Philippines is generally cheaper than in Russia. According to certain sources, living expenses in the Philippines are often lower than in Russia. However, some sources indicate that Russia is generally less expensive. According to one estimate, the Philippines has 23% cheaper living expenses than Russia. Rent and other living expenses are higher in the Philippines, according to another source. According to Numbeo, the Philippines consumer prices, including rent, are 4.5% higher. According to Expastistan, living expenses in Russia are between 26% and 30% lower than in the Philippines. Rent prices in the Philippines are reportedly lower than in Russia. These gaps may be due to differences in the cities and locations studied, as well as changes in the costs and data sources used. Domestic beer, milk, and potatoes are among the cheaper items in Russia. Other prices such as simple lunch menus and Coca-Cola are more affordable in the Philippines. Expats can invest in the Philippines in a variety of ways. The government-supported industries are highlighted in the Investment Priorities Plan, which provides incentives such as tax rebates and helps register a business. Investment options in residential, commercial, and industrial properties are available through the real estate market. Other businesses with promise includes electronics, renewable energy, business process outsourcing, and tourism. To attract investors and improve infrastructure projects, the government actively promotes public-private partnerships. Expats in the Philippines can own apartments and condominiums. Real estate investment is an important aspect of the Special Investor Residence Visa, which requires at least $75,000 deposit in a Philippine bank for real estate projects. With a strong economy and a growing tourism industry, Manila is an excellent area to invest in property. Foreign investors may face tight property ownership restrictions, but there are alternatives such as long-term land leases. The climate in the Philippines is tropical and maritime, with high humidity, rainfall, and temperature. The nation has two primary seasons, the rainy season, June to November, and the dry season, December to May. Typhoons, most of which form in the Pacific Ocean, have a significant impact on weather and climate. However, the Philippines is also particularly vulnerable to the effects of climate change, which include diminishing GDP, changed rainfall patterns, droughts, and rising sea levels. Strong familial bonds and societal harmony characterize Philippine culture, which is a combination of Asian, European, and American features. Filipinos place a strong priority on peaceful relationships and frequently hesitate about speaking divergent ideas. Most meals consist primarily of rice or rice noodles, with traces of meat, fruit, and vegetables. The performing arts, including theater, dance, and music, have a rich history in the Philippines. Between 2024 and 2026, the Philippine economy is expected to grow at an average rate of 6%, retaining its strength. The hopeful forecast requires the government to maintain infrastructure spending, limit inflation, and implement supportive monetary measures. Private spending is expected to fuel growth, which will be supported by remittances and rising employment rates. Because of corruption and long-standing oligarchic systems, the Philippines has been progressively moving toward a more authoritarian governmental system. The Philippines healthcare system combines the governmental and private sectors. The Universal Health Care Act mandates that all Filipinos have equal access to high-quality, reasonably priced healthcare services. Nonetheless, service quality and accessibility vary, particularly between urban and rural locations. PhilHealth, the National Health Insurance Program, provides low-cost coverage to expats who are legitimately resident in the Philippines. Large private hospitals, especially those in Metro Manila, are well equipped, but rural medical facilities may only provide a few services. The need for resource security in its Far Eastern possessions piqued Russia's interest in Southeast Asia in the 19th century. Even though they were sometimes tough, early economic and diplomatic initiatives laid the groundwork for subsequent relations. During the Cold War, geopolitical affiliations forced relations to change. The breakup of the Soviet Union and the establishment of the Russian Federation prompted new diplomatic efforts. Relations have definitely improved in recent years, particularly under the Duterte administration, which increased collaboration across a variety of industries. The ongoing conflict in Ukraine has had a significant impact on Russian citizens, prompting many to seek refuge elsewhere. Russia's political instability and economic sanctions have made it more appealing for wealthy individuals to flee the nation. The Philippines has emerged as a potential tourism destination due to its relatively lenient visa restrictions for some countries. In conclusion, there are several reasons why many Russians and Russian millionaires choose to live in the Philippines. The Philippines is a desirable destination for extended stays due to the availability of retirement and investment visas such as the SRRV and SIRV. The Philippines is a good option for people looking to stretch their money because living costs are frequently lower than in many Western countries. The Philippines offers a wide range of investment prospects in industries such as renewable energy, business process outsourcing, and real estate. Those seeking a bright, sunny setting may find the tropical climate appealing. The culture of the Philippines is distinct, blending elements of American, European, and Asian cultures. The people are known for being friendly and fluent in English. Russia's political and economic upheaval, such as that which preceded the 2022 invasion of Ukraine, may prompt wealthy individuals to seek safer and more stable environments. As global wealth migration patterns shift, some millionaires are leaving traditional hotspots such as the United States and the United Kingdom in search of more stable economies and friendlier tax environments. The Philippines is not one of these unfriendly countries. It's probable that the Philippines' reputation as a safe haven originates from previous experiences welcoming Russian immigrants, such as after the 1917 revolution. All right, guys, that is all for today's show. If you have any questions or comments, please comment down below. Thank you all for watching. Until next time, have a good day.